So going in, I'm just gonna go in with this right now. I'm actually supposed to get my brows laminated tomorrow, guys. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm actually like really looking forward to it because I think it looks really good, but we'll see. I need to get them arched as well, so I'm gonna get them like arched and laminated. This is the Mercier concealer, and you can actually like see through the bottle. Like, I've used every inch inside. I don't think there's any product left, and so I'm just kind of scraping the bottle trying to get the last little bit out. I was trying to avoid having to use this one. This one is full, but this one is lighter, and I didn't want to use it, but I'm going to anyways, whatever. Let me stop talking now. So excited for the new concealer, like Pat McGrath concealer and pressed powder, to come out in the next couple of days, guys. I am going to be like the first person to buy it as soon as it comes out, and if I like it, then probably what you're gonna find is that I'm only gonna be using Pat McGrath foundation, concealer, and pressed powder as my base, and then I'll go into other products. That is going to be because I like the idea of using one brand for your whole face, like for your foundation, concealer, and powder. In my mind, products really are made to work together. So if you stick to the same brand, sometimes you'll find that your makeup lasts longer. And so I have a friend, and she was telling me how she only uses Kat Von D, and her makeup lasts for like, you know, 36 hours sometimes. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I don't really like how heavy Kat Von D is, but like I could probably do that same thing with Pat McGrath. So I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna try it out, try like the full face one brand type of thing, but it's actually gonna be like something that, if I like it, will be like a permanent staple in my makeup. You know, I just love how my face looks after I put the Pat McGrath foundation on. So I'm like, I think that if I get the foundation and the concealer, I'm going to be just all loved up on this product. So this right here is the Huda Beauty concealer in peanut butter. I really am not a fan of using her products because of the scent in them. I feel like they really could just like super easily break you out, but I'm still using them because I like the color range and because I ran out of my other concealer. Now I do have bangs that I'll be combing out when I finish this makeup look, so honestly it does not matter if I put a crap ton of makeup. I could literally skip putting makeup on my whole forehead, and sometimes I do if I'm in a rush, because it's really just not necessary when you have bangs. Also, I would love to hear from any of you guys who have ever gotten nose filler to like give you the appearance of a nose bridge. I've been really kind of thinking about possibly getting some type of nose filler. I mean, obviously if I don't like it, I can always get it dissolved, but I've been really thinking about it. But I've always like contoured and highlighted my face a certain way to where it's like, if I could get just like a little tiny bit of nose filler that like gives me the appearance of having a nose bridge, I honestly wouldn't even have to do this section of makeup like I am right now. I could like just put concealer underneath my eye. I wouldn't have to like reverse contour my nose or anything like that. Even though once I add powder, I feel like it barely looks like I did anything. It's just a thought that I've been having lately. That's gonna be the end of that. So I'm gonna use this powder. I like to use this powder if I feel like my concealer is a little too bright in this area, because it's so brown, it really does tone anything on my face down, and it just like make it look perfect. So I like to put powder over my eyes just because my eyelids do crease. They'll get like a really like just one line over them, and it's not pleasant to look at. So for the rest of my makeup, I think I'm gonna use 2 powders under my eyes. I'm going to start off with just this light dusting of this MAC powder, like kind of under my eyes, on my eyelids, and then I'm going to go in with another like more dewy looking powder, if that makes sense. And I mean, this kind of blends into the skin. I like it because it gives me like a blurring effect, and it's a nice base for the next powder that we're supposed to put on, which is going to be the Hourglass powder. If I know I'm going to be running around all day, then I actually, instead of the Hourglass, I'll use this Huda Beauty powder, which is like this yellow color right here. It's in the shade Kunata. And I will put this like in the same areas. Like I'll put this like in the corners where I usually get like oily, kind of carve out the nose a little bit. And this is a lot of product that I'm using. Sorry, I didn't mean to grab this much product. But like, I don't put it directly like everywhere, but I'll put it like in the areas where I know I'm gonna get really oily, if I know I'm gonna have my makeup on all day long, because this will stop my makeup from moving. I know that's a lot of powders, guys, but I mean, this is a really good powder. Even though I hate the scent, if you have sensitive skin or you have skin that's prone to breakouts with fragrance, don't use this. But I still use it because it does highlight and blur and make sure that I don't get super crazy oily. Another product I've really been liking a lot lately has been this KKW contour powder. I feel like I use this powder quite a lot. I don't do a lot with it. I just kind of take it where my cheekbone is and I brush it up like where my blush is going to be, kind of. So it's kind of like that. I don't have like a rhyme or reason with it because it's really just for bronzing. I'm not like trying to carve anything out with it. And then I like to put it over my nose, under my lip, and sometimes I'll put this on my eyelid, you know, just because it's easy. So now I'm gonna put some highlighter on. I could technically be done now if I just put lip liner on, but I'm gonna put highlighter on first. So I've been really liking having like a really super sparkly highlighter. This is the color. I don't want to put it in everywhere, obviously. You just want to put it like very specific places. So I ask myself, do I let you go or do I keep you in the frame of my mind? Now I'm growing wise to your sugar-coated lies. Nothing sweet about my misery. I finally found what we're wrong. I finally found the wrong in you. So this is what I'm going to be using. This is a Makeup Forever palette, but they don't have the circular ones anymore. So I guess if you guys wanted to know the colors, I'll link them in the description bar below. So I just kind of tap. And I like to use my fingers with it because it gets like really nice and blended. And this part does not have to be perfect. It's really just like a wash of light color. Excuse my hands, they are looking really ashy right now because, I don't know, that's my middle name, I guess. Ashy hands is my middle name. Then I'll take this brush, and this is actually a Wet n Wild P53 brush, and I will just kind of tap, like a lot of tapping, honestly, probably too much, and put that same color on the cheeks. If you can't find these two colors, then MAC Raisin is almost a dupe for it. So you can do the same thing that I'm doing, only with this blush color from MAC. There's two lipsticks that I like to use for this. Doesn't matter. This is my favorite lipstick. This is Huda Beauty in the shade Last Night, and this is all I have left because it's so good. And it's just this really nudie color. Nude brown. I'm probably gonna actually end up using the rest of it the next week, so I'm gonna probably buy a new one today. I take this color right here mainly. I say mainly because every now and then I'll dip a little bit into this, but this can look really cool toned on me, so I like to keep it with this color for everything. I'll kind of just like get a lot on the brush. And dust it onto the lips. And honestly, the best way to do this is to have completely matte lips that aren't wet at all. So what I'm going to do is go get a tissue, blot my lips, and then add the rest of the color. Basically, you want your lips to be completely matte because the powder will stick better to it. And then you can put whatever gloss. If you guys like gloss, you guys know I hate gloss, so this is not like a big thing for me. But and now we have a completely monochromatic look. Everything is the same color on the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips, and it looks pretty darn cute to me. Now we're gonna put eyelashes on, and I have a penchant for Lilly lashes, and so I've been using these right here, and so I'm just gonna pop these on and I'll be right back. Obviously after putting mascara on. Duh, c'est évident. Oh, if you guys didn't know, I am now a certified lash technician, so I actually do eyelash extensions now. So if you are in Kentucky, hit your girl up, because I can do your lash extensions and your facials. And one day I'm gonna come out with my own brand of Mink lashes. Maybe sooner than later. So yeah guys, this is the final look. I've basically been wearing my makeup like this for the whole month of February, and I love it. I just feel like it makes my life easier when my whole like look comes from this little palette. So like I said, if you don't have access to this Makeup Forever eyeshadow anymore, because I'm pretty sure they don't make this exact color anymore, because I got this palette like 4 years ago, you can get MAC Raisin, and it's basically the same color. Just do the exact same steps and it should come out like this. So yeah, I hope you guys like this look. If you do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know what makeup look you'd like to see me do next. Yeah, please leave your suggestions below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.